And now we're going off to do things on the Lilac-in.
Protesters. Save the theater, man. Theaters are cool and you don't want to destroy them.
Ah! Fire!
Fire!
Okay, how do I back away?
Fire!
I see!
Fire!
How do I back away?
Too late!
Hey there, everybody! My name is Michael. I make the Arglefumph videos for YouTube. And this is my big 1,000 videos celebration. That's right, I've made 1,000 videos. 1,000 videos of wondering what Arglefumph means. Before I get started, I should point out that I'm not actually sure if this is going to be the 1,000 video celebration. I've been having audio issues lately, specifically with my microphone. The last time I tried to record video number 1000, the microphone messed up and it sounded like I had a lisp. Here's what it looked like.
Say what you want, but I say it's exciting to see Nancy go to Big Island Mice and sell seashells on the seashore. That's just great gaming right there.
Oh, hey, actually, you know what? I should put on that sweatshirt. That was actually a cool sweatshirt. This is my Nancy Drew sweatshirt, which I'll get close to the camera so you can see. It's WWNDD. What would Nancy Drew do? So if you're ever in a jam and you don't know what to do, just think, what would Nancy Drew do? And you know, before I officially start video number 1000, I think I'd like to step back and see what my first video was like. The first video walkthrough I did was for Nancy Drew Legend of the Crystal Skull. I played that game, gosh, it must be 3 or 4 years ago. I don't remember what my video walkthrough was like. So, I want to see what my first video was like, so let's look at an exclusive clip from my first video walkthrough. Nancy Drew Legend of the Crystal Skull.
Hello everyone, my name is Michael and we're going to be playing Nancy Drew Legend of the Crystal Skull
Here's
today.
my center of operations, my desk. Go ahead and poke around. If you want to know the particulars of
how
how
I... do a bunch of stuff like... You can read up on the other games in the series with this fancy notebook.
Oh, sorry about that, everybody. I think I fell asleep while listening to that audio commentary. In any case, let's begin the 1,000 video celebration. The way this celebration is going to work is that it's basically a humongous question and answer session. People sent in a bunch of questions, and I'm going to answer all of those questions. Okay, maybe not all of those questions, but I will answer most of those questions right now. Let me see, our first set of questions comes from Megan G. of Washington State. So Megan writes, I like that they're making a Nancy Drew game for the iPad. I'm kind of disappointed because I don't really have an iPad, but I'm still excited for the game nonetheless. From what we've seen so far, it looks like it's going to be interesting, and it's going to be pretty exciting. I am definitely interested in seeing how this game turns out. If there's one piece of advice I've learned from Nancy Drew, it's that you should never give up no matter how bad the circumstances may seem. If you think hard and try your best, you should be able to get out of any tough situation. I don't remember what the first video game I ever played was, but I do remember the first 3 video games I ever played. These ones right here. So one of these 3 is going to be the first game I ever played. Okay, first we have Mickey Mousecapade for the Nintendo Entertainment System. I got this from my cousin Jimmy. He said that he beat it the first time he played the game, so he didn't want to play it anymore, and he gave it to me. Cousin Jimmy is a total liar. I don't think he ever beat that game, because it's really impossible to beat on your first try. Let me see what the other game. Super Mario Bros. Duck Hunt. Pretty good. It's a classic game. I like Duck Hunt more than Super Mario Bros. Super Mario Bros. Was great and all that, but I like Super Mario Bros. 2 a lot better. I never play Super Mario Bros. Anymore. if I'm going to pull out a Mario Brothers game to play, it's going to be Super Mario Brothers 2 or Super Mario Brothers 3. Never Super Mario Brothers. So I feel kind of bad for Super Mario. It's a great game, I love it, but I'm never going to play it, ever. And the third game is MC Kids, or Mick Kids. I'm not sure how you're supposed to pronounce that name. It's a video game based off McDonald's. And I know it sounds like it's really bad, but it's actually a really great game. I think I like it better than Super Mario Brothers, which, as I said, I never play. So, that's the answer to the question, what the first video game I ever played was. It's either this one, or this one, or this one. One of those three. I'm not sure what my favorite school subject is. I know I'm good at a lot of different subjects like math and English. I think my favorite class would have to be Advanced Symbolic Logic. Yeah, that's not a class you hear a lot about. I think it was only offered twice in like a 10-year period. But I like logic, I love puzzles, I love solving them, and I basically just saw that class as a giant logic puzzle. And so, the homework wasn't tough, the homework was fun to solve, because I just like doing logic puzzles. I think my favorite food depends on where I am. When I'm up north, I generally like to have sandwiches and cookies. When I'm down south, I generally like to have apples and cereal. So, yeah, I don't know. My diet just depends on where I am and what food is available. So, I guess I really don't have a favorite food per se. It just depends on where I am. That question was probably submitted before I finished the walkthrough for Majora's Mask. So, next question. I don't see why this matters, but okay. Hot chocolate is more delicious than iced chocolate, but iced chocolate doesn't burn your mouth. So, you know, it's 50-50. Do you want deliciousness, or do you want a nice unburned mouth? I'm not sure. Generally, I think I go for iced chocolate. No. Generally, I don't play first-person shooters. I mean, I was just talking about playing Duck Hunt. But generally, I don't play first-person shooters. I'm not very good at them. I find it really hard to aim with the control stick. And to be honest, I don't like the idea of a game where you have to run around killing other people. I just don't think it's fun where all there is to the game is shooting other people. Killing other people isn't fun, it's more cruel and sadistic. So, on the whole, I don't play a lot of first-person shooters. I knew this question was coming because people ask me this about twice a week, but I don't know which Nancy Drew game is my favorite. Generally, all the games are really good, and I like them a lot. They have good characters, good plot, good puzzles. It's hard for me to say which game is the best. Personally, I'm a big fan of logic puzzles, so I tend to lean towards the games which focus on logic puzzles over the games which focus on, say, scary moments. So, for example, I would prefer logic-based games such as Ransom of the Seven Ships or Curse of Blackmore Manor over the really scary games such as Shadow at the Water's Edge or Legend of the Crystal Skull or Curse of Blackmore Manor. Oh wait, I said that one already. In any case, I don't know, most of the games are pretty well balanced. I like pretty much all of them. Wait, hold on a second. I just had a thought. I'm thinking about it. It's coming to me. I think I'm going to say Nancy Drew Secrets Can Kill Remastered. That's my favorite game, or at least it has my favorite moment in the Nancy Drew series. the moment where my picture is on the Students of the Month wall. I won a contest to have my picture in this game. My picture is in this game, so I think that is my favorite moment of the Nancy Drew series. Therefore, I'm going to say that this is my favorite game of the series. The game that has my picture inside it. Yeah, that's my answer to the question, what is your favorite Nancy Drew game? That would be the game that doesn't have my picture in it. Alright, I think this is going to be the end of the video. I don't know how long this video is. I'll figure that out in editing. But I've been recording for a while, and I think there's time for just one more question, and it will be the last question. So, here's the final question. Nothing really inspired me to make Nancy Drew video game walkthroughs per se. I just like making video game walkthroughs. I've been writing up walkthroughs for game FAQs since 2000, I think. 10 or so years. It's been a really long time. And, you know, in 2006, 2007, somewhere around then, I saw that everybody started making video walkthroughs instead of just text walkthroughs. So I decided, you know what? I should try that out. I think I'll try it out, see what it's like. I did, and that's how I got started doing video walkthroughs. It's not that I really liked Nancy Drew and wanted to make video walkthroughs for her. It's that I just wanted to try out making video walkthroughs because I'm just a walkthrough guy. Like Tino Balducci says, helping people's what I'm all about. Alright, I think that's it. I think that's it for now. Thank you all very much for watching this video. Thank you all very much for watching all 1,000 videos. I'll be back soon with more questions from the viewers.